The NBA owners recently voted to explore expansion within the league, but did you know you can do that right now in NBA 2K26?
Go into My NBA and tick the Customize League button while you're choosing settings.
Then place your team into one of the NBA divisions and start customizing.
Use a pre-built team to get on the court fast, download a team design, or select all of your team's details and branding.
Expansion draft time. Build a roster with pieces to make a standout franchise in the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans.
Defend your new home turf and bring an NBA championship to your city.
They've done it! They've won the NBA championship!
Our rap party continues in
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Doncic, bounce pass. Here's Reeves, and he uses the glass on the layup. Reeves has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Lakers.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. No good from outside. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Free throw good, Edwards. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick, and sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves with it. Now defended by Randall. Reeves gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's McDaniels, the 11-footer. Here's Gobert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's what Gobert is out there to do, using his size to win second chances at the hoop.
And Ayton throws it down.
Great execution of the alley-oop. Of course, having Ayton to throw it to makes it much easier.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's LeBron. Last time, 14 points for him. Reeves the pass to MP. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. And that one drops. Gobert's got 6.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
Reeves finds Ayton. Now, here's Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots over DiVincenzo. Doncic's shot is good.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities. He's going to burn you.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Your Laker girls dance.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. And bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's MP in at the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. So it's the Timberwolves now, after the basket by Los Angeles. McDaniels against MP. Second shot opportunity. Good defense by MP.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the paint. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Devontae DiVincenzo.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
LeBron is checked in for Hachimura. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
MP, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jaden McDaniel.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their star.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold. But some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and, yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Out to Doncic, and stolen by DiVincenzo. McDaniels on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball move.
Pass to MP. 1:51 left to play here in the half.
Now, we'll credit the defense there. They absolutely stifled his attempt.
And the foul called on MP.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia comes in for MP. Smart's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for Minnesota. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center. And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, even when it's contested, that's a high percentage look for Ayton.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by NP. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Reeves. And here is Ayton. Edwards defending. Fades away. And that one, good. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Great touch from the 7-footer Ayton. A supremely talented big man.
Pass to Randle. Now Edwards getting the close range too.
Assisted.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randle. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Pass to Randall. Up and in on the layup. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Edwards against Reeves. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024. Do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough.
Substitution here for the Lakers.
At the line,
Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. MP's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kennard. Here is Edwards. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Ayton is out there with James. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. On the wing, James. Back to Doncic. Ayton against Reeves. 7-foot shot. And with that shot, the Minnesota Lynx cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ayton.
Well, this is where you have to get Ayton the ball. Between his footwork and post moves, he's reliable down there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. James. Good. The assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves leading by 10. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
Smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Doncic feeling it out. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Reed the pass to Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Luka Doncic. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And stolen by MP. Pass to Reeves. Impressive work inside from Doncic. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
2 shots.
That one is off.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Minnesota leading by 5. Now here's DiVincenzo. That's a 2 from Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're leading by 3. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Tonight earns our player of the game, Julius Randle.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside, and until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
.151 left here in the fourth quarter. Reeves against Edwards. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's McDaniels. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
MP inside. McDaniels defending. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
And Ayton throws it down.
Putting that size to great use. All Ayton has to do is pop up to catch the lob.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Edwards against Reeves. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Over MP. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. And finish off by Gobert.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Doncic from deep three-point land. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And so the Timberwolves take the win This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight.